Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. I see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Horford in at center. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Now here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Now Brown. Vucevic has screen on Butler. Here's Brown. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're...
Oh!
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Vucevic. Warriors with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Horford finds Butler. Shoots over Vucevic, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Outside Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Outside Green. Here's Horford. A special move before the shot.
Nice work from the veteran big man. Al Horford getting things done inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to White. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They now take the lead.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
It's Brown with the drive, banked in off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Butler passes to Moody. Shot clock at 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown against Butler. Brown, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Butler. Poked away and taken away by Brown. And here comes the break. Tatum, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Horford finds Green. Back to Horford. Golden State moving it around. And Green with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Well, Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green, if he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
Left side, Tatum. Misses from short range. Warriors leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking and beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Tatum against Green. Tatum kicks to Brown. 4 on the clock. Shot to stop the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
No good on the free throw. No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Bajemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Green inside. Hauser defending. And it's Green missing. Here's Curry with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 8.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Tatum with the screen on Curry. That one goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Releases from 15. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And I think for Golden State, they've got some nice momentum going. We're in the meat of the schedule now, and they're only getting better. Bodes well for the rest of the way.
Out to the right wing. Hauser finds Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And it's Melton with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Santos. Outside, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vucevic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Melton against Pritchard. And stolen by Melton. To the paint. And the dunk by Payton.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The kick out to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Bajemski on the wing. Pass to Santos. To the inside. Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here's Tatum for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Pass to Santos. Melton feeling it out a bit. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Boston making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Celtics trail by 15. Brown inside the line, and he drops that one in. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Melton. Back to Pajemski. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Pass to Melton. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Santos. Not going to go that time. Celtics trail by 16. Knocks it loose. Now the Warriors moving it up.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the basket by Hauser.
What a find by Tatum. Draws the defense and kicks it out to three.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Pajemski on the wing. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Exum passes to Hauser. There's the pick, and here's Tatum for 3.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Richard guarded by Tatum. Now Pajemski. He's got 7, and there it is for him. Pajemski's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Oh, trying for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Now here's Gonzalez over to the left wing. Hauser misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Melton. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got his second basket of the night.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Outside Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Down low, here's Kata. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Pass to Santos. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it,
and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajemski out there with the Anthony Melton. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Butler. And it's Santos in at the power forward. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh, defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pritchard from outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin, back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And Santos pulls it down. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Pass to Pajemski. Oh, good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pritchard up top. Here's Hauser. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. The rebound by Kata.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Here's Pajemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Timeout called the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Gonzalez. Right side Tatum. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Moses Moody.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Melton passes to Spencer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Sinks that one from the post. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
On the wing, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here is Moody. He has yet to score. Here's Horford. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pritchard, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Pritchard. Both free throws good from Pritchard.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Payton. And here is Horford. Moody with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Payton. And Boston with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Moody finds Melton. Now here's Horford. Back to Moody. Horford with a screen on Tatum. Moody's shot is off. Celtics trail by 19. Out to White. Shoots the 3. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Power down with both hands.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. A fadeaway J off the mark. And it's sent back by Horford.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
Payton looking around. Back to Moody. Pass to Horford. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Spencer, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 21. Outside, White. Off target with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
There's the screen. And it's Bajemski in the corner. Back to Curry. Pass to post. Here's Santos. Off target from 3-point range. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter.
That was worth the price of admission.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me? How pretty was that?
On its way from Curry for two. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Pass to Butler. Now Pajemski. And it's sent back by White.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big-time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Gonzalez is checked in for Boston. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Second, the Warriors.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 13.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Now Tatum, 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Pass to Horford. 17-foot shot on the way. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Gonzalez passes to Tatum, and he can't bank that one in. Warriors leading by 16. Outside, Horford. Here's Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry dishes to Green. Pocket 6. Here's Pajemski. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's White. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Green. Left side, Horford. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Brown. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Chicago. Here's Moody on the wing, Green. Pajemski finds Moody. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-7 run. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution for the Celtics. Nikola Vucevic. Peyton Pritchard.
Brown deciding where to go with it. For 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Releases. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Fades. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Back to Pajemski. To the middle. Here's Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
You know, you've got to be willing to sit down on the pump fakes of Al Horford. He does an extraordinary job getting the defense to commit.
Take a break. Take a break.
Free throw good, Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And Al Horford drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And he drives in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Santos. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 11. The kick out to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Outside Curry. Here's Santos. He's covered by Brown. And here's the fast break. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by 6. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Boston Celtics.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kitty's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kitty. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Artie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Over Pritchard. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Warriors. Outside Tatum. And White kicks to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're leading by 8. To the wing right side. Moody the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Moody. A beautiful reverse layup. Moody's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Right the pass to Brown. over Butler. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Right side, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pritchard sets a screen for White. Back to Pritchard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
On the wing, Green. Outside Butler. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Celtics trail by 14. White the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Green in the post. Tatum on him. Back to Butler. Shoots over Brown. Here's Green, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jimmy Butler. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
Butler doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Pritchard against Kerr. Pritchard passes to Tatum and slam dunk by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Outside Butler. Pass to Horford. Outside Green. Trying to find Moody. Gets it to him. Shoots over White. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics trail by 7. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh,
great ball movement there.
Curry against Pritchard. Curry dishes to Butler. Green fires from way outside. Yes. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Draymond Green continues to build upon his ability to shoot the basketball from range. This guy is getting better and better.
Pass to Butler. Back to Green and taken away by Brown. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Butler in the corner. Oh, no, stop and go.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Warriors leading by 8. Green passes to Moody. Now Butler. On the wing, Green. Pass to Moody. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. White inside, defended by Butler. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 28 points for the game.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry passes to Porzingis. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Curry gets it to go inside. And the Celtics with possession here. Brown outside. Back to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown outside. Brown gets it done inside.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Pritchard against Curry. Pass to Butler. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Brown. He's defended by Podziemski. Brown down low. Trailing here by 8. The shot comes out.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Porzingis passes to Santos. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Santos has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis passes to Santos. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Butler. Tatum dishes to Brown. And it's Hauser in the corner. And the three ball is good. Hauser's got 6 points.
This is the great vision and awareness that is now part of Jaylen Brown's game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Peyton's checked in for Golden State. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Podziemski. There's the pick. Shoots over Gonzalez. Here's Santos. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now the Warriors moving it up. And the basket by Peyton. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
It's stolen by Gonzalez. 41 seconds left to play in the third. They set the screen. Back to Hauser. Traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Porzingis to the right side. Here's Santos. Connects from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pritchard against Melton. Pritchard with the ball. 8 points for him. Lets it go with the three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got D'Anthony Melton. He's out there with Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the portion.
And Porzingis doesn't take too many shots from the corner, but he's effective when he does.
Tatum finds Hauser. Tatum against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
On the wing, Melton. Pass to Santos. Jacks up a three. And another three for Golden State.
That gives him his second three of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Now here's White. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's the screen. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Queta. Count it.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Elton kicks to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. Pass to post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Butler. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Butler on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Tatum from 3.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Over in the corner, post. Butler on the way. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot no good, a bit short.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
Number 3.
And the Celtics with possession here. Trailing by 10. White, good.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area. Just drops it in softly.
Here's Santos. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Celtics trail by 8.
Warriors foul.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics. Number 4. Nikola.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tatum on the wing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ball.
Hauser the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Pass to Santos. Here's Richard. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Walsh, defended by Butler. Outside Tatum. And they get it back. Outside White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Butler on the way. Back to Curry to end the cold streak. Everything's within Curry's range.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Tatum with the screen on Curry.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Derek White.
Substitution for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown. Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Vucevic. Over to the wing. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Now Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Driving in. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
The kick outside to Butler. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Tatum.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Pass to post. Here's Richard, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 2.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Right the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Over Green. Brown, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Out left to the wing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Pritchard to take the lead. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Butler. In the paint. Butler.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Pritchard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. White, good.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Curry outside. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Outside, White. Butler against Brown. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Horford. With the drive. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Boston trailing. Pritchard with the ball. At the elbow, it's Brown. Over Butler. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Brown! And he does not hit.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Green against Tatum. Here's Green. Shoots the 3. And the call will be against Al Horford.
Al Horford.
That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Celtic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Green. Now White. And here's Vucevic. Now Pritchard. Ratzler's a three. Can't get it to go.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Butler on the way. He's covered by Brown. Beyond the arc. And there's the three.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now Pritchard. Now Vucevic. Tatum setting the pick for White. Now Vucevic. Beating Pritchard. Green rips down the board.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Curry against Pritchard. Green, the screen. It's stolen by White. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Now Curry. Here's Green. Butler outside. That one goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
That free throw good from Butler.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. Green against Tatum. Vucevic. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. Now Green from outside. The shot misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Moses Moody. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
They trail by 7. It misses. Here's Spencer. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.